Tempensemu, the breaking news, and the Kakahunina, so Ebe Brown, Enti Frewadofo, Abushan 4, one no take certain politics. Previously, one Sam Bray, the Yabaya, the Papa Abba, extra time politics, and Asugusu Awuti.
Sabre no obiareche, enti unsutie. Extra time politics. GN Radio na utie. Yewo London, UK, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Listen to KOBA. Kwaku obedie to Berima Ajema. That's a rekasa. Sabre ya no biareche. GN Radio, number one. Sabre no obiareche, enti unsutie. Extra time politics. GN Radio na utie. Yewo London, UK, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Listen to KOBA. Kwaku obedie to Berima Ajema. That's a rekasa. Sabre ya no biareche. GN Radio, number one.
This is Extra Time Politics with KOBA. Kwaku obodie to na media fortness. Extra Time Politics no Asugusu Awuti.
Say it, pay it, Piatwaso, Nindian Twasum, Kutu Craninia, Pessaming coming out, Eddie ain't Bremo, the Mamaya, Sassy, Hodo, what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no, I said, I said, oh, my full private jet, oh, my no.
Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a time in war. Boniya hey, Boni Dan hey. Many me feel he kati, many one pay. Malaba he can find the Baja in Cabo. What you local ninja lawa me Cabo. I promise you on my own, I'm over Pioneer and Shona. Ling off a Mina Sana, Nibukuna no Shona.
Yawaena, Zumunchi Afiko May, Kowan Kabila Capito. Zahida kai banda bambanci mu daina zalunci ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Yeah. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpet sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is the happy place of joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I didn't feel like Obede and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiata Wasanya will a dodgy love for from Dakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was Chicago will reach us.
If you don't want me, be somebody for fight, we don't need one of peace. Income boom. Is it with? If we to protect the nation. nation, Father God, and anyone I save it. Oh yeah.
About the PP, hey, about our summer day, Kurjan, about the PP, hey, I want to know now summer day, walk, hey, from a wabo, what has some chorn one six, and many bay you so killing you if you are, which you as if you won't pay for, I'm also who are when you be a cocoto, a lady be okay, palace, a lady more care, ballet, a lepizuko care, ballet, I'm out with you all in him. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
In a doom, stores at the doom, police say you foom, and we say soon, to pay papa, depending on high, Mwashakuma Muma, Memina Danima, Fabu, don't know what you see room, Musimuania too, send up to Jim, who BBC.
Anna, it's no more.
Picture free me, Dayum Namitium, no war.
So that the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. Oh, to make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Nation better. Peace to our land. Nation better. You know we're gonna do it again, right?
International DJ wages
So for Omina, Jomina, KOBA, Eba, a year GN Radio Suni. Extra time politics. As I bring Yadi Bremo. Midi Eddie Kwaku or Bodia to Berima Jimai. Kofi Ponsa, a massive thank you to you, bro. Say here, Obaba. If you know what I say, I sum up to the parents and our in Wadi. What I say, when I can't say, Nipano. When you na unhuno, I saw uns out of form, and then no ha etchen from maybe. Kofi Nyame Shrow, Nam no Monday. Oba Juma say Oba take the seat. And what GN Radio ha. Name and Shrow. Joe Nyame Shrow so that thank you for showing up, Joe. On my program no amka na echino enanka ensembia ba chire ba ho edipa bi ehwe na biye sebe ye wo se wo di wo ho na se wantimi and instinct I mean wantimi distinct na me bo wantimi distinct enya me bia na the rabon life re fra ye mu bi wo han say no me meka what I say mano beka because say yan ka hwana na beka Enti obi say asem yi dika. Ene me de bepem ha. Na wa tuunfo. Enya mansan yo. Wo de tuunfo, just tuunfo because you say wono Onyankopon wono onye bibi kwa. Na Mephibosheth a wo ho wabubu. Ono nko an na ka so fie. Sabra David bedi ade no. Ofene man betina ahim ponto ase. Ti Mephibosheth ono ye cripple no. He was carried to the king's banquet. Onye mistake. Onye mistake. Maybe odo bia be gine bia. And he said, "Wow, hunu ne sa." Na sa wo de. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I'm
You listen to music all day, so you want to listen offline and in the background. And without ads.
DJ Disco International.
No worries, that's all in the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get a 1-month trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
was on for one chain watching now. Technology. DJ Bijo, Obo Juma. I never be called wrong or studio or any if anything. Yeah. Computer and so now say me no I didn't come. Me kai was say busham for Sabre time near 28 past 8. And ye ne a year Mr. Mr. Ayuba Hassan Ayuba our yeah na Sarah coordinator ma MPP UK and Ireland any also a chiao also deputy communication director ma NDC Ibako fa Dr. Hassan Ayariga and so Ed Naba na me ka ne nsem bia waka me no eya adwene me nim se won so won no eya adwene a Dr. Hassan Ayariga ene waje pene so ne bekasa kusi se about to be balo e be try ya ne flag bearers nyina kasa e be try no mpanefo bebre akasa ti wada roma for feeding to every Monday and Thursdays bia no for feeding to something say there will be news coming your way, your homes, in your tables, in your cars. Now, me just say you streaming live. GN Radio Facebook official Facebook page. We a member, all subscribe. We are subscribed to. Now, oben huye studio ha. Send a DJ Bijo Airborne Community. You could have seen it because everything is unedited. Tuning and so the. A bro live FAO call a modern Ghana and so diaspora stations in Osa GN Radio UK Obinyai after so mygnradiouk.com I want to see your now Europe so the cow say obeti me access yen ahwe atie dwumadie ewo Eurobed any Astra TV so abusafo na majubio DJ Bijo me remote producer ono ankasa na ye bibia ya minsha na wadu mija ba ye rebeko ye kan say enema bi koso a etwa se ye hwe ni ye ene me switch kakra me switch kakra he mo me hwe bibie Ghana fo ye kro mu me ene abrochi for mo me hwe bibie because ye subani ani ye bia de obocha na enye na so ye nkasa mu ya essence obi ye Ghana ni na so kasa wontimi enyi ne hu mfiri mu ti no o se nyame obetwa ye kamai me de menka ho mum me de menka ho because sadwin bone no ebi ni mitrim enkosi nahe ena Ghana fo ye o mayi mu ebewidi e ho abro Ghana fo maybe do bia Ghana fo ho but I bet you say unya Ghana fo 10 nyina no they are much and closely related to foreigners. People say make foreigners don't misunderstood me, but I mean people with a different identity. Me mean say Ghana for ye baby say ye jumam say ye school say ye gathering say ye hene obi say me dem my best friend pa Sierra Leone, my best friend pa Jamaican, my best friend pa Nigerian. Why can't we Ghanaians come together? Why? I don't get it. Why can't we come together? As someone say, yeah, social intervention issue ni bakuni. Me who the reason why it's here, we cannot come together. me ko adwuma bi baabi akobi me ko ho me no atwam wo ye sa na musa se na ko edi na ha no chese me ko to no ho na me ko no me ko no ni ho oba adwuma no oba back na me ho oni me enti no okasa onkasa me ho me chana kra na onje so na obon trinko ebi ko amon trinko kra but the kind of person me ye no the oba hu bia no I don't care, it doesn't bother me and family ho but time wo ho na me wo but my question is enko da ben ewiase nyina ha Ghana for some other reason no ewiase nyina empoma fimpo de yen democracy nsam kura ne twa other African nations and other countries in poa by yen ka say wo mani me fi o mani mu no aka me ka say obia do Ghana o da say obia do Ghana na so no me ya ka say nyame anim ni Ghana ha Ghana for you abrochi babia anye UK anko on abrochi babia kamia ka say yen die hundi yen ka humbom na ase ye chiri ye ho hwe enemi no bidi gomo na nkomodie ni mo no se me fa funding if me kokoto Africa ne dia na me ko Ghana for shop wa ne boarding sin se me ko India for shop ne boarding sin se me ko Pakistan for shop ne board if empire din se me ko Nigeria for shop. Why? Because Ghana no nyama no ne boarding enya adoa miensa se nice numpe £2.50 ada ye cocaine ana se eyeden ba se oko Arab for shops ya obey you sell bo ma be se 10 akoso na £2 yen suban beni I say the way I selfish no, greedy no, pessimist kuminya no. Edi yawo. Anka Pakistan ni Musa Ghana ni say what happening? Pakistan or no free Pakistan. Abeta UK. Akọ Ghana. Eja kasa Ghana bibia yeto ade bibia yeto Ghana yento Pakistan kasa asem yo ba ma nua na emre bi sofu bia o fra so bia minti mo je saso ni di kama bondin ba we de memo oye aso ni elder o na mami eye saso ni ba no de nema kwa Ghana ma pai na ye o customer bia ma me ko nema na fa no na eboa elder yi ji na sorry bay ma me changing his hands any comment about for no e so to say who na eri be ho asa be say be untimi na bro no ka chen say owura seka onye soft one say onye elder dia ke nipa nim dia odi ni be gina odipo bia on kwa so no waji mi sei o na gina hoyi why Argentina Ghana for a 3 more dinsa and say ya ye koswa ye mpa na enema bi se mebufo bebre bi mentia say but it's about time we have to come together. It's about time I also who say say ye wa bochire ha no obia nim nyansa wow and cry because some obia fie champion and abusua tabis ka dem ansama tu kwan and tu ti ma chena me che de onye ba me che say mayen fa adwen bone ene entena ne emfa adwen papa ene foreigners entena ena se me amate me apa eye me yapa na me say ni pa no nim se de bia me o nim se me ha adwen but na se waka me no eye me yas asem bia mate afi minim se wo temi o yesofo na ho adam yasem ne besi o yesofo men to asubio but yan hwe ya on Ghana for yan hwe ya on emwayen ba mbese me catch se Ghana for mo biati ase ene me piji akra o piji le obi onyame catch Abraham say fi waja fie ene wobusu fie na ko be me kire wo na minyame me kire wo okono no ware Sarah no fire no fa ba eno no fa ase lot te kan ho eno mutu anamo nipa ne nyama kakra wo no mu ko ye nam ko pie Egypt in Missouri asase so na chese wan fa Sarah nsie sibia Sarah ho ye fe no wan fa na nsie a ye beka se empukro obebeku kura je ne no enti oni Sarah ya adwene se yenye den yenko se minua ba no indeed she was his sister because she was sister cousin and now worry no and then and when you draw but at some point what you draw Onyame so be Abraham let's focus on Onyame so be Abraham I'm just and me who dey but I want to preach a little bit Onyame so be Abraham akudu faro fie who Sarah or Sarai then ne ho ye ne fe enti no fora wosika no ye ohoyimpon aba bia na openu nsaka no oso pe Sarah na Sarah Abraham adele ma no koy akura koje na bi osuguniyam na me catch mo tata memo okoyimu na mo tata emma okoyimu na mo din krofo nya okoyimu no amanfo musugum yam no you be punished you be severely punished anajuna ena onyame suma no bofo eko fero so ko to san kakra oko pen kakra bi pe unya na ebu faso yi na che se onyame aka che se abana on nda ho no obana so pen no me nyam ko pon me ba makoa na yere no give him back ade anche so ena yesum ko se ko fre esara nuamra onua benya onua Abraham okoya na Pharaoh se bui na ni pa boni ni za enam de ayewo oba ma treat bani oba me ye wo den na nipa ne ye wo yere a why do you lie to me say oyunya ba then o chechemu what you know what fa wo yere ko ade bia media ma obia me mpa bio eni ba bia twam ho hye bia wo fa nko God will cause other people and the person be say esumu yedi a ehinta wo ye wiye ko hye wo no obi wa de ma abayfo na de self for the homonefo ne tumi a ahye usikasem so ko hye sumu no also be yi wa de ade ama enti okono okọ ba nipa be se 4 pe o pie ho no abusanfo na wayɛ family enso Yakobon so be shirawa enye wu a woti ho na ababo nyame let God do his work na gana for mutimo de dodo adey yamajo ene Hassan Ayariga be kasa by Emeka kai na also a chan beba Hassan Ayub beba Hassan Ayub ene Joe Nkrumah so beba na men chare ho no men hwe se menya Hassan Ayariga na kasa because na se waka ensem hia pa but e ba ko fa headlines kakra bi wo UK ha de ekoso ewo eye European Union ni UK divorce bills no ho ni agreement ni arrangement ni ekokoso ni ensem oba ye nim de besi but person relaxing na utie me de ba ma me try say Hassan Ayariga time no aso ti me try na my den makwa kofa no na me no actually kakra because we can't say be tell be na o say etimi e broaden ye spectrum etimi etie ensem bi enipa bi ensem o muka no ye mfo ya dwene enkoso kakra na afi ye hu omo so no ye to ana say ye fa dwene koso kakra na afi ye nwene ho we say omo so asem na to asumu a because na se na metia na me ka say mentiase the way ye ton Ghana asase no okay so okacha me say sa obekọ radio bi so but ye nya na wa ye be ko fa no Ghana time 8 o'clock enti na mo de mo nya botama me hello okay it better could be because our brain no our phone here no where interviews abuja for me come say dwumadie akwa bi na aboa yen aso asense fa dwumadie bra me kai me say unique financial protection at eatghana.com just been accountancy limited and become a successful entrepreneur based Adom Shito Delights and Tego for Bonifro Kofia Sante actually book say Gabu sa enyema enyuma hudu yi na si enfasa extra time politics mra wa man be sponsor dwumadie enti se obi di bibia brand a obi a se obi dan kromo obi a se gin na obi atie ne do extra time politics so dia na obi a pre abetie senti ni say ha you can't say na se tis o de opa akoshepo senti ni say Ghana no ene pese ye enye political party within the KOBA about 8:46 your headlines are ene yedi ba ebine se ya akoye se ahemfo ni bi kire se yemma eye ahemfo no kwan na yemma ahemfo no kwan na wonye den won play active politics yemma ahemfo no kwan Kofi Asenso yemma MPP ba power and now you fum na ko Ghana and now ko ye den Kofi frem ne na me and me ma wiase nyina hunu wo oni MPP for dem waye na afi o mo nkasa make o judgment Mr. Ayuba ene Joe Nkrumah ena owusu acham ba chom betimi afre na ya hye dwuma dina ase na said the pressure no ba no say mama mo kwan ya me be ha dwen ba yen kan if any say hello yeah oh friend other line doesn't batch up 0185 no so Mr. Ayuba batch up but the other friend number way and I said I'll test it to you because and obekasa kakra fine am kasa mama atie for kwan and the question be I will direct it to you guys na man kasa mo answer sentence say it got to be political and it got to be questioner and someone ebeboa oman no na am oman na den akoso Mr. Isa Ayuma number na me test am on why wada roma yeah there you go and weekend do timunya me na dem bia mam ye because my bread and so man who don't eat I'll send me yeah okay Mr. Eva, I've sent the number to you on WhatsApp. Please phone that number and I'll pick you up. Yeah, dear call so Hassan Ayariga and Eka say was still in 2020 elections, emu asumdwe nyina no eda easy so into on the opa onfendi agro se Ghana ye benchi na se biti a ye mfa so bo no emmo easy sentini se enye ono ene twase ohwe emma elections no eye boko ani asumdwe afeso so Ghana any African countries miensa last Monday na Kofi Amponsa te dwamu a waka ho asem no ya blacklist ye no about money laundering ena efedi akoso Ghana embassy ewo eye ye friend saying Belgium na EU for blacklist Ghana no what did the government do na okokan obi abekatch will say kanutum men kanutum ma no men kantum me anam bi na me anam katum another one so ni saying omampani akufu ado na eka say wo hwe eye the Africa report mu a or say up enforcement to avoid EU laundering list obey the obetimi bia say second EU for bacho Sanfrebio bacho number no and 3560 Sanfrebio bacho na no won kasa say I am a panelist na Sanfrebio na make a sentiment. What I say? Africa report. I mean, I say Ghana. I'm going to say he will raise the game. Number 4, I enforce Ghana. Say you better escape EU money laundering. You better I know who else so and who ask them. I say the son do bio else so they say yeah. I him for Ghana say sabre die yen nyi pomakom yen cheji mra no na won so emfa won toma me bo nipa nyina no my active politics dana na kasa asem we say dana ye fen say no the region king ohin no what say yen makwan yen cheji mra no someone who say adija wo enimu na nam adidija enimu na enam asem we ma kan o kan we si hey o kan we ato a ma ka se mi nchiro no kro woni se koba se uti o mamu na ye buman na wo he wo gina bia na odi bia na wontimi nka bi eya enti panifo se man kama sem eya pa de ahefo ewo Ghana e ka no no say yen change mra no da to ompani akufo ado anim say yen change mra no no mo so ntimi den ntimi ye active politics and they say wo ye ohene na betimi to da media and na say obetimi aye eye fe ne say politics amna ye na enipa numu a yakwachi won e wo voter say eye Western Togoland for omu do ato a omu ye no eno na abeto dwai say ye do akoto afiase abakukum and to a sankofo edi asie ewuram amaya kohun akwachi no awuyanfo enya asem ketwa enti dem be chene say asie dun katia ese MPP for and a shesa adwuma di achi yebe table mabo ama so table on ka say me na me say but don't say asie dun katia I want to is it because of power? I want to ask you, sir, at what capacity do you have to accuse a party who is in power? Sir, Uncle Fa, Uncle Tyrabos achi, na on family to on one castle by. Another one, some people say, MPP for so and okre. Says it got a docker and a crest and say, Mona Mua Banim. And na mon panim for so no de mumu nimu ye yanimo agi moka ene ha ba yeshi en panim for mamajo me ba mo hold on me ba chen ba em say benyom ne bi ba KOBA o se me hifi so ya sa ba bi o Isa, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Also, Mojo.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Terribly good.
That's nice. I don't open naked yours, Yana.
You compare.
And I have say, terribly good. Mama Jo. Go, Mr. Isa. I was for Mr. Isa Ayuba and Nasara coordinator Emma MPP UK and Ireland and Mr. Osu Chow and so NDC Deputy Communications Director Officer Emma UK and Ireland. Omuna of the Joe Kroma eba be joining Joe Utimia. Akola ne hawa dwen dia frɛ Kofi Amponza me chiao mame nko uso chance na memra isa so osu ebema bra kra ene otiefo nkasa na chia odofo na chia busuafo na chia uku omoyoku
gracias so ko we dey metia the party NDC UK and Ireland chapter. Executive ni floor members ni Chairman Baba ni by Genesis any secretary na my boss from Ayariga
one also one bacho.
Yeah. And my gardeners so you want to organize us Mechiano. They can is Emrenaso is kwa kotoaba. It's Ghana for once and I'm winning the mama. Say the former president contested the same president. To me, an achievement. Name of Bayeno. And neighbor born the rule. Na Ghana for Nafa Abe woman on the October 7 December 2020. Mr. KOBA, Medawase, Manosi.
Mr. Medawase, Isa Ayuba. Isa first time Minokasani, Memorio, that's saying.
Medawase KOBA. Me hoye pa me tiefo nyina ene omamo GM radio sabre etie me tia me mpanimfo especially His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo
and Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, and my party executive in the United Kingdom, Mikia will be the communication director, Kwakubimpe Nana and Soundbofo, and Omar Kenyina, a party chairman, Mr. Kwaku Cancer. Any active when you know motive you as a fan at the GN radio so yes and then the first time I mean Okasa the Dini Ayoma and ye Ayuba it's a Ayoma
it's a Ayoma that's it
and you know yeah tearful me tearful you know Mrs. Mida was to say what Mama Kwanya we say yam remember the Ghana Echo.
Mena say me fra won so obae we dey obeto aso ansa na mako mesa a chance we ye Nasara coordinator oda Roma ya tin Nasara coordinator we ye coordinator there you will be the right person to deeply explain to us what it stands for because I'm not sure say it will be great here.
Yo, and initiative for Nasara, I Casa Bia, and I say language Bia, Arabum. Now in Arab, no, you can Nasara, I Inshira, Ediba Trimo. Now the entire, Nasara, Nene say, a bra. Sabi akwentu ene via say sitina baye o say na ni tutu kwan obi timi ko di obi ma so nom na di ade because of that no baby o honma obi o honma odi dwa kra ko pie ku bi so
but yeah man so why
yeah obi o honma timi tutu kwan ko pie ku bi so na ayedwa DMP oni baby kra mpoda but ya see no Sebi, tropical areas ne di otimi ko pra baby no otio. Okodini biaba no samba betra ho be hu se last minute na ahwa adane ase ni fie no obesi bibi o hono ma na adane be hu se na ne nua na musoso afi baby na by the end of the day na ho adane kru. Nti the way na e de ye bibi a friend settlers no so ko ba na sa no mo di ato se ase nshira adi ama Omunina. In this regard, no Ghana so a krubia sebina among for 2 coin pa baho, ediga, and amibwa. T. Emma a ho be brave grim. T. The Okobane say, Sebi, indigenous people no any omono so yam say, Niema a drubebina and tem kakra about the down tem. I said, the way free her. Ibana Sano so na ya dibia. Entry because nipa bia ye nipa na de asam ne kese ba ne say 1979 coup no e ko ba ya na sabe the PNDC CDR one ba ye no in some certain level no e recruit nipa bi e free baby mia for e no mo kabo mu ana sabe sa de no na e koso e bin mo di ehu kasem num ne niema na emfata tie ba say ye ba constitutional rule no na ayese sebe omo di ho adwuma emma sa constitutional rule num ne niema ba ye so mo national bin ho yie especially me political party omo di adwen bi bai sa na tie dia ayese omo yeden omo ene zongo for na akasa ama omotia say sebe the free military ma ye ba civilian no enye ntoka enye kumuyanko na je timi aye trewa adwene because of that no it kind tre but that time no antimianko etri because na military no yet na mu chebe say almost 11 years tema sani mano na aye asudie ama sebe yene aye ti ni mabiase no eno oma monti ni mabiase na yese nya daje na yetiritrim ti enam eno so nti na maye ti the word Nasara no. They say you call it zongo num any baby a sebi wo. Nimdia de fa ngumamo enyenkramo wumamo ngumamo a de fa wiase nyina me fa no say prophesy do a enkwetire na say ye de sa ne mani na akọ ti ekoye ye no na ayadi bia na eso eba ti in 2000 anyame nchade na e party no ba power no na ye say ehye kena sinabe ya ye de nkyerɛkyerɛ bɛkɔ every Zongo communities or settlers or maybe a friend or inner city areas. No, I say this I train in our call. No obiara ayenti as you say. Party democracy da ye. Kabi, namin kabi. And you say kum ubi na ubi nson kum ubi. Na se Ghana bako sama de fasa e batuo na. Betu about na ubu say yede nkrofo bi de sima KOBA bi na ekoko burbu nkrofo se ballot papers no ne de ade ade bia na esi akuma so say ye be use ade na hrio te de na sara ne baaye no e de ntre bebre baaye ama saade no eno abrase te so bisa na sara ho asema se ya na mbetimi akire mo sabre e de fa impuntua di ba ni pasra tesitna mo ade na sara no because me can end the whole time I be programming
bon to for me na me na can buza say so me ti wase dia na sara no was created said the be di impuntua ba the private areas the zongos no mu na impuntua ben of since 2009 Nasara was really established, you know. They are back Ghana in zongo, yeah. And punto ben pa Nasara they are back.
Yeah, the punto I did kind of buy any interest, no. So that time no, cause we punto na ayadi na a hard minute because nani panel and tiasiene in your juma. Na ayen tokanom ne the idea na da hoko. But na e abotre say be church ni pa say senior a membu city any the other. Ti church ya ma sabi o say be kai church na nye se ni pani nyina na e tie na wanya adom na so e ma odi osia o koye mpuntu no kra na ye den because o de be she independence se o ye adwuma na na me boa
yeah
but on ti ase one hwene ya o de so be fa baby because when any ya adwene because of that no na entretre na na here a pa yi na entretre
after entretre no dey baby
ye mpaso bi ba mi say ampa ye hu say nipa etiase e die tire ti in 2017 ya abai ampa ye de niema bi bebre di kukwam otimi say ukoye zongos no ma su any service school asem na de ade even krame kan me ajabi in 2004 ayeye after elections no ye bobura zongo communities na hu say omodi kire a mo kire ade wo schools no no aye say ye de policy dia ba ye friend no Islamic teachers ye recruit Islamic teachers and no no so kire nkola ewo schools a ewo sa zongo no no any abrofo omo die o betre arab no no sa kire brofo ka ho ne abane tuya sa teachers ni na aka and also so na policy na ye de kire ho asem no in fact KOBA say ye by the free mo in 2009 no sa ne ye twemu na asa ye sa ba be si ye dedem by about 2017 they had this policy ni na buy Arabic teachers and ye kire no ye sa de buy after say no sam to na bampa na 2018 is so you identify say and kola mo zongo communities no ya me say en kan be pre no so wonim dia kasa but nam say service policy bi any ho and I say the church bi any ho ma ebetimi ya dia ko enim nti omonti min ko monim nti ye bibi sabi ye the project bi ba say ye be hwe kola monim ade no na ye do umako amanone
musa quickly na me nko menua events also Charles
Na e was say zongo sunkwa na twa say mpuntu ba ho. Ana say all the communities no na twa say mpuntu ba.
Say about all the communities mpuntu adi kaya beba baby. But zongo is not catching more than other communities na ewo hono. What am I say? Zongo is not catching papa in terms of anything at all. Say mo toilet is one same. Almost school, just a basic thing.
And no bidding come. I'm saying, and you know, quando by the bass knows a chance of some man, quano casaman, own cabby. And no bidding come. Now me wonder why toilet. Now, any panel, Sabi, on yet northerner, by Hono Nini or tonight. No, me whom the need for a toilet.
Seriously.
Building a toilet place, a toilet in northern region. How serious is that?
It's very serious in the sense that say you see no hormone. In fact, you see toilet in Kahon. That the area they say because of me settlers who are similar. Design be any one of my design a toilet count. In a co-urine. Now, the I have film any a man in color. What must say? Send member dear Sebi because a baby bar with Danny. What must say? The my then color or more privacy are very poor or any single community. What must say? And no, na ye dear near Coho. Say no. It's quite be so I say ye. You must sample to no. About especially toilet facilities. What am I say? The toilet also is seen yes common one is seen as a modern one now with me a flash no media day. Say I don't know it will be crown people can use it within that community. That first idea na you cry and nipan be free baby and not your baby and son of cotole.
And you was on say remember say if that is so needed in that part of Ghana, Adentina, Yenuanom, and I say other political parties like NDC, I will do about so. One more year, I'm fat and no so serious, sir. Why?
I say 77, Tilamaya say, there were visionary people, and I say visionary leader, or a mind more sabi, or timid in the effect, the here and sana, the effata, and I'm a boy. If you look at we the MPP from the beginning, I be the Akunyaso in 2000, all the way coming no. Policy be a debate to one which will say I am visionary issues. Say a Nipano in the Sitinum Benano. But and this 47 previous only usual, and you could imagine some military almost 11 years. Musaba Vedia Kunyan 8 years ago. Making it 19 good years. There was nothing else so young people no na idea much. Debre. What do I say? Tina I said da any choir on me fast one 77 met na kunya so keke. The say pass nipa na ye DMD no omo hwe ho. Eno na ye say Debbie. Nipa na ye de kitiri crew. What do I say? Irrespective of baby and nipa ni free. The crew be a ye piano. As a woman make sure in the panisitina. And who being Hano. The air Ghana so say economy just they fancy MPP after a 8 plus 4 years ASA. Just 12 years and I'm a member. But what you said there is a lot of difference about Nipasitinum. A chain a member about a mine. Until you say you were more than well. We need to focus on that Zongo communities, no, in the sense, but you say your baby at home, but putting Nasara and everything, ye na bayading, let me facilitate and see the problems that they were honomono. Na ye so ama abaying money in Kong, no ayade, ama assets na, ayajojo, and check within 2021 econo, all the 10 regions, no, you see every Islamic secondary school, Sinabaya, a any Islam kasa no ene yesom no yebetumi ade akyerɛkyerɛ na deɛ ya na yɛma saa nneɛma wɔ nyina baa ne sɛ wo sɛ wiase fa no nyina wotu kwan na wote kasa ɛboa wo paateɛ sɛ wɔ mprɛdu asɛ deɛ wobɛyɛ no bia wotim ase arab kasa sɛ ɛyɛ kasa bi a mmɔɔden pɛ sɛ wotumi te a wodu ɔmɔkuro no so a wotumi yɛ wo businesses
adentina yɛnka sɛ yɛtumi yɛ kuro no yie a yɛntu kwan mpo
na sɛ kwan tuo deɛ wontumi nsi so obi kwan sɛ mentu kwan biam
na sɛ yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi ne akuro bi wɔ wiase a ɔmpa kwato sɛ ɔmo kuro no ɔmu yɛ dɛ ɔmu sika wo
ɛna meka sɛ sɛ beebi wɔ hɔ nom a saa wode sei no ebinom ntu kwan da ɛnso so ebinom tu kwan yɛ transactions wotem ase but megye di sɛ once time goes on no ɛnyɛ sɛ sɛbesɛbe wobɛkɔ kuro so nko a ne kyerɛ anaasɛ email nom ne hoahoa nom ne nyinaa ka ho nti no sɛbesɛbe wo Nasara is one of the tools for the country sɛbe aban biaa ɔbɛba so bia na ɔma n'ani kɔ saa area no
mate mamenkɔ unia wo so akyɛw so na afei yɛnsa mbra hɔ yɛakasa enough I think sɛ ɔsu na no yɛ no mɛkamɛkamka ɔsu wɔ hɔ a momo Nasara na yɛ dɛn na mo bi mpo
zungu kokos yɛ but was ɔka na sama fa about Nasara ne yɛ nyinaa
momo de ne dɛn
Zungu caucus near but
na bacho obekasa ba Zungu caucus no mobile no I said okay no this amamu no almost 4 years no Emma and this MPP total 12 years compared to NDC in the vast they didn't my aboa Zungu caucus
I mean I say I wouldn't say the NDC I wouldn't say my students here omko medical ade aye ne say Libya, Cuba, ne other countries, no Christians, and but going to be a head of Christians, Islamic, no. Yeah, the Tia and say your money be your Islamic religion. It will be a they don't want to be a Bema Bears and more ban and a man be yes, okay, almost on Conum Christian medical, yeah, but never Jim will say 1 year and yeah, and since I am Collins be called and a 2. I'm quite crying. Ever boy Zungu for because of the name NDC. On say nipa you discriminate say we Zungu near Obana Ufre. We don't do that. One says oh I didn't kwana between and what me up what before mine. No, why not? Until before mine with Zungos near yet say. You know money ABBR and then read the NDC. Yama Zongos, Yama Omuhu say they are part of NDC, they are part of Ghana. And we don't discriminate. Ekoyejuma phone the ane akufa omo. Okoye say every time say a man or more appointment the ane you don't do that. But Yama Omuhu say got party the NDC party and national parties to come enjoy the NDC. And it's not all NDC. I'm from no matter how your religion, no matter how your tribe, come enjoy the party. Then you move party. From 1991, from military party. But you can see, say, any Zongo Nibi or Johnny and this Biano, like the Honky Cano, the one say yes, he's part of the family. It's the idea, and it's a if a boy Zongos, no, among Kalamoni, but you know, really, and because I talk about a toilet near ye, if boy.
And I can say, you mentioned to Musa on the Timono. Said the Nameka said, and I'm no bidding come no said the need all catch them the need of a toilet in the northern part of Ghana. I am be a mono NDC. Mo who and as a munimda set amount for here sebe yani ewo a year northern region.
Na Koba infrastructure here across the country. One tiana.
Na anka omunkoja omunawe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Tama, yeah, you draw 1991, 1992 constitution. Yeah, before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area before then, I think you were there from district assembly concept. 1991 1992 constitution. Yeah, the area b nipa omoye sa toilet na education level enye vice president enye president ko lunch toilet district assembly. I repeat, district assembly concept, go and read it. A assemblyman, this is NSIDW. And no my national issue say you see a big toilet in the whole vice president says no toilet in your now they were 260 district. 4 years. Your district assembly common fund a 7%. And no, run a cut and run my home coin 7%. What capona and 5%. And I'm watching can be for different area. And nobody will say, yeah, infrastructure and a toilet. Northern part of Ghana, no women here toilet. Go to your own town. Yes, sir, you man, also your own town. Like I said, they need only toilet. To visit the toilet to come here now.
One can say, and we all see it is the necessity. One can say, no quantum here.
I can't tell you, talk about district assembly concept no more. And who be say any other household you ever so see a year go to district assembly, they give you some percentage. They will give you some percentage by your vice president. So, Coca lunch toilet facility. Then you anywhere because the northern part of Ghana, only here toilet. If you were a toilet in him. The question is that this was some again or more. In KOBA, Mr. In the NDC, you want to come to infrastructure. I don't want to waste my time on toilet for a year. I'm also want to more please. Now, on one kasa, they should champion themselves. They should be building toilet at Ghana for 3 or more. And then want some time buy. And I don't want to waste my time on toilet.
Monocoy.
A assembly for Juma. This is district level. I had to Obama. A for assemblyman for Omo Juma. Let them go and bid it. And your vice president. That's it.
What do I know? So,
yeah, but you
and the young couple.
What?
Mami rebuttal the kakra.
Masa, who rebuttal ya? What can one? Me who kasa. Listen, who kasa? You talk about 15 minutes. Makasa, what rebuttal now here? KOBA, young couple.
Yeah, topics in also. Ayuma.
You are misleading the whole public.
Ayuma. You misleading. What can one say?
Ayuma.
Launching any toilet.
Ayuma.
Say,
Oba, Medimawa,
and I make a say, you are misleading the public.
Medimawa,
you are making the whole program.
I don't want to waste my time on toilet facilities.
Young Kenyans assembly.
Ayuma, don't come and insult me on this show. Don't come and insult me. What do you do? I can't me one or two do at them.
Ayuma, Bacho, Madu Mike, and Bam say, me Naka me Jama Makasa, baby, me person with the atemo show is so. Ayuma, I also a child. Ayuma, hold on. This is the first time I'm going to share. I want you. Hold on. Wait. When I give you the platform, when I give you the mic, when I give you the time, you talk. Now, wakasa no for 15 minutes, solid. One kasa ebacho. Let's give ourselves the due now and move program forward because never be how now I'm call to a chance so I'll come to the other note whatever is there now what can I buy mama you want Ghana to succeed Ghana I'm telling you my that 3 hours just 3 hours but a dangerous thing for me. As so no, you part of my pull through.
Allow to come and misleading the public. About
no. You will talk about it when I give you the platform. I'll give you a time, and if you use that time to address the issue, that's fine. So what I say. Now I'm admire smoothly. Okay, your next topic in the very saying Ghana Hemfo say Mama Quine. Yen changing Brano. Now almost until active politics. Also, Chow Kasano say more year 92 constitution, which I strongly against. And I detest Professor Dubois for avoiding and standing in a gap say on my MP say call parliament. Ever seen that I can never forgive him. But my comment say una make constitution. E dey adwene na NDC fonya enti a mo ba say ma fonya active politics. Now they are calling to be playing active politics, and they want the law to be amended. Also, channel floor. Now, 7 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Koba, I'll link out 7 minutes now. Come on, yeah, Miss me, but I never hit me. Come on, okay, say, Naki cocktail referendum. No, it is. The Kufa MPP. They want to change the law. Say, I'm participating on local governance, and I say politics. But they say Kufado because okay, Professor do one here, so a man people for an parliament 1992 elections. But Kufado Nankasa draw constitution and one party key. I don't think I may repeat much the why because of the or no one can question Ghana bad situation for some of the lawyers. They will not a more draw constitution because runs a coffee. Market men and for neighbor Jabuja for no draw constitution. No, you're a big man. But not as a lawyer. They can say you draw constitution, I am for create a draw constitution. And you know, your local governance, I didn't say, and now or he be a one community. Nasa, yes, so here no, I could join it as either say MPP and NDC. Now, a campaign, the community know what will happen. Internet said no. You will not allow them to do politics. Those say, you quite assembly there, a ban on who wants to me upon to him be a 9 or he may be so. Go and be like a member of the assembly. And a governor appointee, until they say, Cossetia, also people to watch another. But when it comes to active politics, say, oh, by MP, by minister, or Hinimua, David. And I mean, first say, we shouldn't waste our time, sir, or inquire politics. Can you imagine, say, Yana? Or MPP or NDC, the community, what will happen? Can you imagine, say, 2-4 something in it, say, or politics, no, MPP, NDC, what will happen? Can you imagine, say, or change what I say, almost a be on a field year, now, or in him say, may politics not, more MPP and nothing more NDC, it's a very skeleton, never happen on my own, a very too much into the media. I am still against, I am for them, they would partake active politics in Ghana. Because MYA will not help us. Because on the campaign now, the candidates know either your president or your presidential candidate or your campaign or party. You go to them or him ask me to be a here say in su akania nema ohia what I say. But say or him pa.
So why is it that afraid him for no endorse Mahama, ne endorse Akufo-Addo? Why?
Oh, I know the Mr. Koba, send you nipa no come wow because we say
no, but what's the different from say the okay say Otumfo or Chehene yana some ko active person na maybe na say wa ko ne mpeso aso ko ne manfo mu na eho yana eho Otumfo eho Chehene ebia no akas endorse wa and is it not the same as all even say man come na contest.
No difference,
why? Explain, please.
Because because difference, so I endorse the Nakufaro, I endorse John the Money Mama. It's different from so active politics and active politicians may support two parties A and B.
And no.
But
I don't know Emma quite many pound since I'm better cook home. Answer Sumasi. I hear almost compare more.
Million KOBA the economic test, but me I prefer say they should not participate. And because and new bit Elmano like me cause enkoyi. And no crana acquire endorsement. Oh, you were told my obey say no crana. I won't send some rebe, but to me party as also a channel. Deputy Communication Officer, I am for it dear. Yes, fair Mokaka. So to amend the constitution on your politics, dear, and your man will betcha. Because over community, we know anyway, me MPP ni. Over quite ways to me NDC ni. Meanwhile, no.
Assembly, what's it when you know the whole transcript? I mean, reading show. Wait, also, yeah, National House of Chiefs, yeah?
Yeah.
Where, yeah, former chieftaincy. Minister Dr. Henry Seidu Dana.
Yep.
Okradompa.
Good.
Now I believe so. Yeah, Chief has suggested an amendment of Ghana 92 Constitution to allow chiefs to actively take part in partisan politics, so as to do away with the current situation where the flout that law and nothing happens, where they float the law and nothing happens to them. Because Ochihene Akasama Nando Akufado Doma Hene as a Bunhon Swahin Funibi Bebrakasama Mahama. Okay? You call voter original a business all. So they say, who is punishing this chiefs? One more catch and the passman say a dawachi. Man 40. Now, whatever or whichever or whoever will be swayed to change his or her vote, against one or the other. When they punish some of way, because they go to in my books, they go to be punished because I'm rano. Your constitution, Article 276 of the Ghana 92 Constitution, Section 1, actually pain. Say, a chief shall not take part in active politics.
I say I know you're different from or endorsement. You are talking about the active politics. It's not active. Okay, I say different from or endorsement. Bintina be next catch there.
But fundamental,
well, but me the meeting against the endorsement is different from active. You know. It's, I don't know. I mean, you have. What
you say? So me do one dance here. A quota. It may release you, but my jail. So
yeah, I know.
And so he now di some obi one dance here. Send a man for me. The minimum ebia. Ye man akwanya bi. And I say, oh dear, you wonder what they don't want to say, man, we come home. If you say, Wakasa, the way an office was in a year, or Baba in a year. And last week, I made Casa of a video so I'm say, or Henny, Papa Penny pa, no, Otis or boy 2 years. Or catch the tune for, oh, Kroimu, say, here I assume well. Imagine the connection and the control these people has or have. If we say endorsement, is it not equally match? Say, play politics.
Different zone.
Okay.
Different. Yeah. So we endorse will be the different zone. So that person is in active politics now. Different zone.
Martin.
Yeah, Wabudra or a campaign waba. Oh, any Nana Mahama. Uba and the Sena Bay and say, Yamia don't know ba, but twas on their mammy. And also call her Osanana, who do we buy into no? The person isn't to boy, Naribia. Yamin Fatamo, Empire, say, oh, and the over near, say what yes, into the air can say, endorsement is different from active politics because the star of Asante in the year of Kasache, the former president John Dramani Mahama, and the Kasache and Nana Kufuado. I may pesa kind of star no. Boy, we will put me wrong and say, oh, or can't say to be or would belong with this party, but the pesa star no. Where the on Obekasa? Because I the on call in Akasa, but the endorsement now, endorsement, and yeah, or Hinaka or kind of one team. But okay, say active politics here. Constitution was go to and a 276 in the can. Say a best chief no like a mobile active politics. But endorsement is different from so we saw active politics. Because I'm repeating myself. With the media say we should not allow info set on by active politics. Yes, I best say Yaman yourself. KOBA, but I'm American.
Okay, Ayuma.
Hello.
No, I didn't walk away with him.
Yeah, I would say, I'm saying it's not a DBA friend in your term. I check. What am I say? It's just the same thing as district assembly elections. And then I can say, partisan politics name to home battle. What am I say? It's just the same thing. Because Obi Bakas Obi indoors Obi. Now, when you active politics I don't see the difference in the sense once say what indoors no omo amodi wechi na be kosa nipa no ho whether omo pe sometimes because ohenene a odi omo anim no e bia omo hwe nanim kura chen wo president because one omo na te na ahimfo na omo indoors sa no kra no the most dangerous ne say e bia na ohimpo propo a wote so ho e hwe omo amaka yi na no na himfo nketwa no mom na ye in sa endorsement no what did you say na say ntino I say make sure say adeno no krene da hwa na ye bie no krene no bia hu say no krene yen kan say na say yen ne say se ne be ya sumbie e be ba emainum na say yen fa sa no krene di enimu kanya de bia yen ya sumbie da ye be nya suspicious what ma say yet krum hanum 77 previous yes when we active politics so mbe bibia be wie no mbe kono nchen the way of kasa no na wono so be who say we no we wodi we achi nti emembu na ye wo ye man no no your constitution the senate is share no enima bibiri atosini senka yi nyina politicians na ye ano eno ba na yehwe baby a ede ha emembu a etimi trigger ne ma bi maye na ede eyo ne beba eman no na yi eno free so na yama yemine so because there is no any nation na sa membu no enim and to me there fine they are called no most of my hwe baby a wo e so mo yede nti me yen condemn mo so completely say and yes him for about politics na dey ade the Gina constitution na ye in that time na 77 ni na participate here. It was some few group of people and they are 2 years so assisi up till now acquire assembly bread their money. 7-year politicians no MPP NDC let's come together and look at constitution the baby a day in and how be my what am I saying? Na yen sa ne man keten ne free o se na ba ya yen nyina betna kuo no ase enuafo enipa baako politics ideas enye ntoka enye bibia but the edin ntoka be brain no we need to get rid of all those things to me die yen hwesa areas no yen deal with that more than say be ja no hotara na da bia e de how ene da bia so e de tinye die be brain meanwhile no in fact puntu bi anya den enko yenim e ba ne sa that be a no se ne bi e minor ko yenim ne asa dia si ho ne ba yechi it doesn't work in that way
mess abujafo na monya mutam em se meko Ghana menya Dr. Hassan Ayariga ama menene be chinyo mo akra. We will come back to studios. No,
I
finish. But your first is my
right.
And that's all finish this one. But that's it. I was it's a pleasure. I've got Dr. Hassan Ayariga, the flag bearer and the leader of APC political party, on the line. Doctor, good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Good evening to your cherished listeners in the UK.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
You are very busy now because the time you gave me, I realized you were somewhere else.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm a bit busy.
Yeah. Thank you for honoring us tonight.
You're welcome.
How is the party doing, sir?
You're welcome.
How is the party doing?
Doing great. The party is doing great. Today, we went and filed our nominations for the parliamentary and the presidential elections. And the EC made it clear to us that in the next 2 hours, they will call us to tell us if we have any challenges. I think it's 7 hours or 8 hours so far since we filed our nomination, and we haven't received any call. We are hoping and praying that documentation sent to the EC are okay. So the party is doing pretty well after submitting the manifesto. Even before the submissions of the manifesto, we've been going around the country and making sure we sell our policies to the Ghanaian people. We just recently launched our manifesto and then adored our running mates. So the party is doing great. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. And I'm happy the party is doing great. But let me again ask you, how much did you pay for your nomination? For your submission of your
filing fees. The filing fees was 100,000 Ghana cedis that I paid for, and then depending on the number of people we are filing for the parliamentary candidates. As you are aware, each parliamentary candidate is supposed to pay 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Are you the one paying all of the money?
As a presidential candidate, you're supposed to pay for yourself. And as parliamentary candidates, you are equally supposed to pay. But as a party, it's a duty of the party to see what it can do to also support the party and its members in whatever we do.
Has the party got enough money to subsidize its parliamentary candidates?
Political parties raise money from dues paid by members of the party and also by friends and colleagues who contribute a little bit for the party to grow and be able to run campaigns. And I think that going forward, as you're aware, most people who believe in your system and believe in your leadership and believe in your manifestos and policies sometimes also contribute to your party. So one cannot say, yes, the party has money, party doesn't have. Depending on the kind of activities the party has outlined for the 2020 elections will determine whether we have enough money or not.
We ask this question because we're wondering how many membership of APC has, and if we are able to know how many have, then we will realize, we will be able to check and see.
I don't think that we had difficulties in filing.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be a problem. And secondly, one cannot determine the membership of the party because every day we keep having new members joining the party. Yes, so we have members joining the party on every day, every minute, every second. As we speak, through your media, there's a lot of people after listening to our conversation between you and I will probably decide to be members of the APC.
Of course.
So one cannot sit somewhere and determine the party's membership at a go. It's not possible.
Let's move straight to my point. Today you were cautioning the EC regarding the peace of Ghana as far as 2020 election is concerned, that it should EC should be on its toes and hold responsible if the peace goes. Can you talk us through? Why did you say that?
For me, I'm a patriotic citizen. I believe in Ghana first, and I believe in the spirit of the Ghanaian citizens. So for me, what comes first to me is the Ghanaians first. The Ghanaians first. And peace is one of the aspects that I love so much in my country. And I believe that no matter the situation, we want a peaceful country, a peaceful election. We want a Ghana that believe in each other and should be able to conduct and have a peaceful election. So I told the EC that, yes, of course, we've just compiled a new voter register, and that register comes with a lot of challenges because we have never tested the register, and we're going to use it for a major election that is going to be the 2020 general election. And that election comes with a different kind of challenges on its own, because we have two presidential candidates who have won power, who have served one term each. Okay, President Nana-Addo is a one-term president so far. Former President Mahama served one term, both leaders struggling to get a second term. Then we have Hassan Ayariga on the other side, who is also galvanizing the youth of this country, coming with different policies and hitting the ground running, trying to say that the two political parties over the year haven't served much, haven't done much. And so we don't need them anymore. We have recycled them for a very long time. And what we need now is a new third force, a new generation, a new crop of leaders that will manage and run this country devoid of partisanship and devoid of winner takes it all kind of political syndrome. So I told them, be careful, because with whatever you do will determine the peace of this country.
What did you see? What did you know? What have you come across? I'm asking you. You warned them. What did you? Why?
Yes, I warned them because you see, as we sit here today, a lot of Ghanaians have not been captured in the voter register. Many did not come out to vote, and I told them, even if they open today, if they decide to open to register people today, a lot of Ghanaians will come and register, because they didn't believe in the systems of the EC, and they didn't want a new voter register. They didn't want a new voter. They wanted to use the old voter register. So Ghanaians were not for. Many Ghanaians were not for a new voter register. So many Ghanaians declined and refused to come out to register. So if the EC should open registration today to register new voters, they will come. And besides that, there are many people who have also registered and having difficulties accessing their data from the EC website. And some kind of loopholes. That is another problem too. Besides that too, if you go to the election grounds, the day of election, and you happen to get to the polling station and you cannot find your name, or the EC cannot locate your name, what do you think is going to happen? So I told the EC, it is your duty to make sure we have a peaceful election and a peaceful country. If this country is going to have a chaotic situation, it will come from the EC. If this country is going to have a peaceful election, it will determine the way you do things, the way you act to people, the way you respond to people's problems and allegations, and the way you manage the election. So if you are not careful, you're going to have a serious issues. And besides that, whether you like it or not, this is a new register. It has never been tested. And you're not going to test it in a major election. So you're not going to find it easy. Definitely, there are going to be challenges. Whether it's the main election or it's any kind of elections. Once you have compiled a new register and you want to use it, there are loopholes and lapses. And don't forget, as we said, 30 days to the elections, we are still holding the provisional voters register. We do not have the final register. So this is even against the law. So these challenges are not going to be an easy one. going forward. So prepare for those challenges and prepare how you're going to manage those challenges. Because
what do you think? What do you think, sir, will happen, Doctor?
Believe me or not, I think that there's going to be a little bit confusion in 2020 elections. Some people will take little challenges to favor them and to use that propaganda to cause mischief if they don't want. Remember, if anybody doesn't like you, the person will find 1,000 reasons to dislike you. And if some people love you, they'll find only one reason to love you. Are you with me?
I am. I'm listening.
So, because of the challenges and because of some of us were against the compilation of the new voter register, and we mentioned time as one of the challenges. We mentioned that the old voter register was more credible. It didn't have flaws like the EC saying, and the EC spoke about minors and foreigners being in the register. We also mentioned it. And now, even with the current register, we still have minors and foreigners on the register.
Can you talk us through?
Okay. Are you with me?
So what do you think needs to be done?
Clearly, the proposal of the APC has different view of how to manage this country and how to run this country. And in my opinion, until we have a national data system, a system that captures details of every Ghanaian or anyone living in Ghana, foreigner.
Is it not what the EC just did?
The EC just compiled a voter register. They don't have a data system.
They have a data. Okay.
That's a different thing. Don't confuse yourself with data system.
Okay.
And a voter register. Okay, they are two different things. They are two entirely different things.
But they captured it from National Identification Authority, isn't it?
National Identification Authority is just issuing cards. It's not a data system for the capture information or details of every Ghanaian. National Identification Authority issue cards.
So basically, what you try to tell us that they took a...
The national data system that I'm talking about, you are living in the UK, you know how it works. Your car plate is enough to identify you, right? Your house number is enough to identify you. Your date of birth is enough to get all the details and information about you. Your driver's license is enough to get all your details. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a robust system that captures the details of every Ghanaian. Your workplace, your fingerprint, your date of birth, your facial recognition, your passport, everything about you is captured in the national data system.
Okay.
That is what we need. Once we're able to roll out a national data system, when you turn 18, the EC doesn't even need to call you to tell you that, come, you are a registered voter. Automatically, it's captured in the system that you are 18, and then you are automatically a voter. When you die, the system deletes you. Automatically, you are off the system. Okay, we cannot have a bloated register. So you vote based on your voter, your identification, based on your card that has been issued to you by the national data system, and that card determines your age, your data, your information. When you are 18, it is enough. You come and say, "My name is Kwesi Kweku, born from September." They key in, and you are already a registered voter. So you don't need to be compiling every 4 years or every year, 8 years, a new voters register. That's waste of our resources. Lack of vision, my people perish.
Okay.
When you don't know where you are going, you never know when you get there.
Let me ask you about the policies and the manifesto, the manifesto of APC.
You have to summarize it because.
Briefly,
Yes,
let us know. Well, there's one thing in particular I want to ask you about.
Go ahead.
You were seriously talking about foreigners grabbing our lands, and I talked about it on this radio. And I must tell you that I'm in support of that, because our land is being grabbed by falling rich. What about the poor in Ghana?
Yeah.
You have the floor, sir.
Yes, it's a policy that I spoke about, that I said if I become president, I'm going to have identification of Kenyan people. We're going to have 3 different passports. Okay? The first passport that is people who hold the first passport are Ghanaian-born father and mother, and you also a Ghanaian. So your father is a Ghanaian, your mother is a Ghanaian, you are also a Ghanaian. So you are the first-class citizen. So you hold the first passport. And with that kind of passport, you are entitled to buy any kind of properties in Ghana in your name. You are entitled to own any property in Ghana in your name. You are entitled to contest for the presidency of the Republic of Ghana, and equally contest for parliamentary, assemblyman, and any other public, election. You qualify. Then you have the second-class citizen. That is half parents Ghanaian and half foreigner. Now, when you are half parents Ghanaian, for instance, the lady is a Ghanaian and the man is a foreigner. The man can buy property in the lady's name. So if you marry a lady, a Ghanaian lady, you can only buy properties through the Ghanaian lady. Okay? You, as a foreigner, you cannot buy property in your name. So the lady holds a Ghanaian passport and you are a foreigner. So you hold a second citizen. So you are half-half. So if you want to buy property, you use the name of the other the family of yours and buy. And then you cannot buy property in your name. But you can lease. Are you with me? You can lease the property. Are you with me? Then we have the last group of people that are foreigners who have come to naturalize, foreigners who have come from different countries and taken Ghanaian passport. They cannot buy any kind of properties in this country. They can equally lease properties in the name of a Ghanaian citizen, a first-class citizen. So you cannot buy property. Even if you want to buy the property, that property will be bought in the name of the first-class citizen. So you don't have authority over the property. You know why? Are you there?
We're listening.
We need to begin to understand that if we don't take care as Ghanaians, we are going to become 21st century slaves some few years to come. The Chinese have invaded Africa, especially Ghana, and they are buying our lands cheap, very, very cheap, from the coastal areas, from the farmlands, from the villages, and coming in. So they are now the landowners of all our farmlands in the villages. So you don't even know. They go to the chiefs, give them some small money, and take over all the land, thousands of hectares of land. And they are now ownership of the land in Ghana. Now Lebanese and other citizens are buying all the prime lands in Ghana. So Asako, East Legon, all those best places, airport, they have taken over all the properties and they are buying. They are pushing gradually. We, the Ghanaians who do not have enough, who don't have money, and pushing us to the slums, Agogulshi, Kasua, and all those places. That is now where we belong to. And this is our country. This is not a country for any foreigner. This is our country. And I am saying that I will not accept, for because of lack of resources, we become slaves in our own country. We were slaves before. There was those days. But now we cannot also be slaves again in the 21st century. Our children, your children, my children, your great-grandchildren will become 21st century slaves in their own country, not in anybody's country. If I'm a slave in the UK, I understand that I'm sent as a slave. If I'm a slave in the US, I understand that I've been forced to become a slave. But in my country, if I'm a slave, what kind of human being am I? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I am protecting the sovereignty of the Ghanaian people, and I'm saying no foreigner again will grab any, no chief will sell any land to any foreigner. Sell the land to the Ghanaian people. The foreigners can lease the names, the land from the Ghanaian people and do whatever they want to do. When it's time for them to go back, they can go. They don't take any property with them.
Would you think this idea will attract? Will you think this idea will attract foreign investors, foreign visitors,
Investors have nothing to own property. You are in the UK, you probably don't own a property, but you've been living there for years. Didn't you go there to probably invest? Are you not an investor? No matter, look, even as a citizen there in the UK, when you misbehave, they deport you and take away the citizenship and say, go back to your original country.
That's right.
Right or no? They give you and they tell you that this is not your birthright. Yes or no? Go to China. No foreigner can buy land in China. Nobody. No foreigner can buy. But the Chinese have bought all the lands in Africa. The Chinese are gradually taking over Africa. And then you sit down in the UK, you think that your Africa is for you. It's not more for you, brother.
No.
You're losing it. You come home and realize that you've lost it.
So what can you do? You don't have to be in power to do this. What can you do to change this system?
That is what I'm doing. That is what I'm saying. Whether I am president or I am not, this policy must be implemented whoever is president.
But how?
It must be implemented. We will put up legislation to make sure that the courts, what do you call it?
You haven't got a parliamentarian in parliament. You haven't got
parliamentarians who approve that. We will set a petition to change that, amend our constitution to make it that happen.
APC haven't got a single parliamentarian in parliament.
I don't need to have a single parliamentarian.
So what are you going to do? I want to know what you're going to do to even enforce this.
Make me your president. Make me your president, and I will give you what you want. I don't need to have parliamentarians to roll out my policy.
Make Hassan, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, a president.
Your president, and you see the policy.
I believe will change. Dr. Hassan Ayariga,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. And very good evening to you. Have a good night.
Good night.
I was here for Dr. Ayariga for APC flag bearer. And I'm attending Kano. Then Seminole, you can put up several for there. What you come out there? What you brought for? You have to remember to time call. About 10 o'clock. Say, me war Mr. Issa Ayuma, and a year also a channel. A war, so Moti dear Hassan Ayariga Kai. Ayuma, but you know, Cassa, my member see now for me more 1 or 2 be now for Yambra quickly.
Yeah, the other may kind of your friend is saying, and for no request now, and I say, or more appeal now, more, you know, and then I may just say, I'm saying, I top nache, you know, the SF you be near me be free. The constitution na emma kwai enema bi a de yonne bebre that you know. Let's look at that and then apply to those things. In a beya ebetimi ayere ebu emina and I say mine de bekwe nim because want to mean jai bi mo ewe chire emembu de ese nyina pega na ekwe nim but say ekofa yi nom ne ne ma dia beto ho a ni ade bia beboaye yenti na sopam enye ye a fine ye nyina be hu se enye ye se be ye nso so yenti na sopam na evese kwanya ye be faswa sa edwumadi no ebetimi ayede because there is no anything in this world that okasa wutu ho na mawa a enye ye da because he nipa ana meboa you know let's look at it membu compare membu no any friend say ye chieftaincy ni bi ho no ma be boaye ama emembu ko enim ama chieftaincy na ebu na ewum na bi wom na say emboaye. Let's look at all those things then yede yendi ho eduma coming to Hassan Ayariga now no all kano it is yes easy omo ye omoduma. Let's look at it say da na ewum no ente sa bi enne there are so many technology about we say I timidi di eduma wano maye anamebo
Wano ya fi wama basa ya fi mu ene basa ewo kra no esini kra ankanshim
nam se mi hu basa bia ewo asa now sebe yeni ana create basa na
na da bi o no esini ankasa se omo anya double registry ni ho ho ba de over thousands of
ni padasa ene ni padasa ni na aye anamebo nipa na ayeye isi na create sade no
ono na afa nipa se omomra meye na nipa na ye ne ma isi
na me ka se na nipa na sebe won so ma oni da form na ma wo do wo mai na ade a wo ye no double no nya se na wo Run so far, I mean, Yenido. Each and all, our head, and I said 5 of them, no Muntimin Kotna, Munkwa, Anya, and Untina Mom of any pan say, Mumani near Dumawi, I bet Piauka. Was so Kotana on my year in double.
Now, who recruits in Nipa Bojumum, no cocoa recruit crown for no Jumana bar, now be blooming as I will bloom one as I
then who say Nipania for a brow here and member.
Dabio now, no, yet. Oh, me pacho, Mr. Yuma. We are that Wajumum, and I will recruit Alpha personnel manager, Alpha accountant, anyone calling about, and the who expect no experience, you know. You cannot joke with it. To take somebody or your crown for to take somebody out. For croons about you, mamma. About Boboka.
And I'm say, your castle be applying. Who apply us? Only mean to me who say we are called for answer. Just will be catching out. I mean, what? Just will be catching out. Be the point that some see we are fine or where we answer. That's why, yes, I have approval now. How will you know? Until say we decide my way. Citizens, no, we need to change our mindset, the way we do national issues in a bar. Not yet their word name be more as if say we are too smart and whatnot and so on. No, and no emboy. What's my say? Nipana Makwaya say, Brabe, Juma, over to your car.
And Sassen so hold their own way.
Say,
and Sassen of the no kind of way.
Na make us say, Hassan Ayariga, yes, you say, Sabi, Untimin to know mine, will be Baba Joe Sassy, Echo. And Nam say, ye jais had the way, and it took for so many years. So many years. A buyer and uncle so protect this animal, or jai Sawaram. To no be a sorry, I know yet, and I hear him for no so I'm say, Sabi, assassin who send baby could do on 17. Abani do maybe a only control and for no movie assassin. And on a creative confusion way in then I say if we are thinking about the country, say citizens, any other own assassin, and you have been getting on my own fire home Jim. But there are so many things as I said, they are mistakes for the past. And if we continue like that, and secondly, Hassan Ayariga Kasanina, last minute nomination of book constitution, said the old person of Abayan. Won't mean if you took Precoce away a DBA, our constitution in Maquine. What must I say? They say, visit and no, and a parliament nominated. It is a national issue. If the constitution allow, say, if amend the constitution and look into these things, I agree with that because as I said, we are not from here. What I say, and I believe that this president will not accept that. And until the man Santoka we have the Pemsabre. For me, yes, Obintimi free the mass from Bambe talk just like that without having serviceable indigenous no and a man quite.
Okay, I'm going to call a also child. Also. Ozo chan oi okwana se yen twaso. Hello. Ozo chan kwana. Okay. And na ye be twaso edi eye dwumade no aba because ozo chan last week oba e wanya bote na koi. Last two was last Thursday. Utemia from back. Yes I know the was I was for Assam for a sign a whole biemu and so a year. Western Togoland. Sabre mammy be a year line. Who tell me now, person who contribute here, you can call us. I know say a lot of people are listening. And you know, from 0203 735-8820 and I say 0203 286-0185. Sabato, good evening.
Oh, good evening, Koba.
As you say,
Aja Nyamiandum NDC manifesto John Dramani Mahama Adauruma one Obapa Professor Jane Nana Opoku Adimenti and Ayana Ayahua Yawa de Sunkwa Yediba radio so Bekasa. Say Yaba, it will be any Ghana for a check. And Unti and Ama Ayana Yawaya de na Yaba radio so Yabekasa and two Bisaya Mehoyapa.
Mononkoi, Offre, Makwaba.
Yo, Major so. Meda or my being kind of my Bekasani Nase. Your chairman per se. Na said a sequel no KOBA. So who say only NDC ni Kasana Uchi or other various stations. And now social media crowd post or air corner the amount for car. You could clearly see say I buy you or struggle. What you mean say in Kuguno Eba. And in Tina, a buyer for Quabia, so send there. They are starting U-turns. Ya normal idea, a bit in your mamma for who see a baby normal 5 years old. Onto a bama, but Fabiano, and say Ghana for acquire just adding no. Ghana for decided so more to Abama and say a year time, and we would decide. And they have already decided to make their mind to vote for John Dramani Mahama already. Na 60% ane da ho nti ye de manifesto ba ya eno ne be ya pama ye ne Ghana for kono 2021 to 2024 no that is abeshemu kana ama ende no ohwemu a normal ye class NDC and the next government no ye be form Nyankopon ya duma eno nti no na the akono what be ya file your nomination your general secretary Katre Mame Jimmy Mensa say ya wo peso na me de bae na yemfa provisional register and yeah nomination and file nomination both presidential and parliamentary sense so will be honor the diamba mufana that's why endorse one of this a year it may be what how ye day about nipa krono a disqualifier and a hard and no and a man who say general secretary or can't some said they are say be crampo beba amount for a better say their course no baby anya me day baby yama mi jini men say ka John Dramani Mahama nkasa ne ba ya ankope nanka ensem bi a omowo waka ho asem na nko mo na share me free say that was not the platform was saying come me no kasa asem no na the entire me kasa ne say KOBA NDC since 1992 no your presidential candidate and file nomination that so nanka was me no kra wo hu o ta wo ba ye na wo say what san o mamu NTCC ade wo pese candidate na nkasa na eba obi a candidate ya mandatory so ono na eba dia nke no ye different nti na menim what motivate me na ema no ebusa asem no ebi mo amaka na wo fidie so say electoral commission for the bia bako ye hu security sa na ebi bi no machi na said ye den ra mosquito can ndo da say okọ electoral commission wa ho na asojafo nkwanti ontimi hu sɛ asojafo amamu ene ebu ne sisi ahụ ba eno ma bi ho a ye ka ne saa ye de sɛ amanyɔsɛm ne ye ka amanfo bɛka sɛ ye amanyɔsɛm but nka respect sɛ other media houses no ebe fana nka ja ɔmaka na nka akɔtɔ asomu na nka ja amanfo ayɛ den atibia timi aka ho asɛm ebi mu akoba eba this week here I say John Dramani Mahama enam western area honom e hon so na ye cool na akese wo enti wo kona KOBA atmenka
ye ti opa sabato
enti okona ne sra no amanfo didi na ti no na wo say MPP for a press conference ya bo abia samwa and the host 2 years na omo beka koko ho asem anwanti say wo ho na wo communication director omo kra de wo use director na ombo ho mode na yakofa na akomia no ma ba so omo be ye wadwuma ma na say wo ba bonte a e wo so make sure say the woody banner, a bit in your damage be what NDC so. Near say yes, you are back on track. Name of Coco debate or the buyer, no, a fraud.
And they will take advantage and out to say.
Oh, sign your foot to an I
mean, no opponent, Aircon. I will lose our so you know, I baby and about 1 time. And was like I say,
oh, I come maybe a while, Yana, and Yaka say, and I'm wooing. No, I'm an iron because we be chew and Sanway. But the little bit of more common, I'm not saying they know me, and I'm not fighting. I want to spend also. Obi so ha no pe de abre pa ye ni am tell it I know be di mana ye me amaye debate no man ye de anything na make us how the debate ni banan ka bibi wo so a na ke ye de aye na ama debate na ye de but debate bi on be fa bia no omo ya na ye de o mahwo ye make am
mame nko osinya so mame nko osinya so na offense also a chow eso na offense ono so emfa ne de antu dwa
because me koko yin si na e dia on to a
mo ko
ye de na me pesa me kan koko no ho ni se ye koko record no e wo suru bebre chen MPP de enti minimum the currently o mo ko fa koko debate this time say ye ba ni aba be ye koko debate say so ba koko ntumu a John Dramani Mahama ya ban bia ono ne time o tu koko mu chen aban bia aban by 4 years in no 17 1 to Kokomu, 18 1 to Kokomu, 19 or 2 move 40 Ghana. And at this time, yeah, I come 2 months and I got to a bay, what's out to Kokomu. Who can in Nabuma and do the John Dramani Mahama edit to Kokomu? Okay. A dear fertilizers are not Yadima Coco, a say spray or Bukoko, Sumoma, and they are say Coco, a Diano Cracker, Brian Day, actually brain, and to me, I'm a Coco now. So, Yenny and 3 are a member of the Coco, no. As for say 979 litres of tons as the same. And I buy about 778 plus. And to clearly no minimum the advice say Yabwabia someone say on the cocoa debate. Clearly no. A fraud all say
are you events Ayuma also Obakasa. I mean call Ayuma. I mean call events saying also a child. Utie, I mean, Musao, easy. Minimum, Utia Sana, Azaraga, Utie. Aha. Okafa easy, one. What do you make of it?
Oh, I got some more candy. The KOBA, Okasafa, because of the Omani clan and the Ashamuka. But so very easy, we might say, the KOBA. You know how because Mr. Kano, because of some of the Hassan say Ghana peace rests on you. Brave up for D-Day challenges. Or Kantampa or Kasapa. And you know, and then my air quite say now many I can say if you name a question because of the now no. Candidate in a file nomination at the but still now, the KOBA at Castle, was a 60 days near Kakotwaba. A new voter is a Koye, you know. The KOBA, the young unsatisfied you. So, Sabato combat when we unsatisfied, it is a Sabato make candidate, my endorsement. Nasibia, a ID card number no costa. Yentumra. It's serious. It's Hassan Asama all kind of say Ghana should be ejina also. Ghana shebre ejina also. It's you are more yen, more yen, Uncle Fat, you know, Uncle Fat sama. And I say, the near Giamba deal with Kasayan. And then tonight I found a nomination. And some well, Okobe be a sea we did, yes, northern part of Ghana, referee conference as a police station in being. People follow the number of the one back of crowd, okay, one. If you have this year election, see, new voters register, Mr. KOBA, to say, at me, who how I met your car, you met your say. The enemy who say, the only papa and your papa 7 December. 7 December even you. If the Crawford, my correct sir, or one went to me and cover, or one cover here, so would be moon. Mamma Ben and Day, on a boss, my sorry. To my media, or some bonnet papa. And you know, they can say, she believe in herself. Now, I'm more incompetent now, too much. Too much. Because what can I say? Don't get the Katana. Kutu management say, let's talk about one Katana money.
And yeah, now I think that he's being sarcastic.
Oh, that's why I said to get a commitment challenge. I was going to challenge. And to say, oh, now one is not Kutu, Rapi, and it's a job. I am amendment, no, to me and Kutu, an hour more. As wouldn't say, it's you, I pack Munkonam put Munkosia, because you can't there's a law book on a money.
The bay
part is not my.
The Benna Ghana, Ibinya say, me were party way, right? But and then my party near and many in your home in pet make kind of public. And I say, party way I mean, nim party nibi. There's only more in a year, na make for that be the
I don't know what comes as I have some Ayariga so too for say they should learn to take advice from the political party when they volunteer like Hano can be out there. You know, Mr. KOBA, also in politics, you know, it will be na partisan politics, you know. Yeah, NBC, MPP, out there, you know. Everywhere going to be a Ghana in your name, and she said, do we be said a community kind? Do we be a young kind of thing? And party politics, you know, oh, we end this need to be a China in America. But in summer, new voters register a coin, and summer, the kind, Mr. KOBA, but one Catalonia general. Yes, my kind, and marijuana. I suffer for can once, and marijuana. Until now, nobody can talk because they're Jemensa and Bosmasari. And in politics, no, you're careful because this year elections, no, they say no, I don't know. We knew how I might cover this election because of say how you need voters register acquired to harness and seven. And send me a bit. Maybe I am my husband a bit like a beer.
Are you my home? I'm in corner to them. If you friend is saying, are you my whatever? My so much boy. Last Monday, no year can acquire a year EU, FR so a blacklisted Ghana. And the finance minister and the president in any break say, Omehema Ghana Dean free, so blacklisted Nimu. I didn't see who information be home. Ayuma.
Oh.
Hello, but also.
Me also.
Let me busao a friend is saying about Ghana being blacklisted EU. They say Ukraine, of course, a friend saying Belgium cried them say yes up to 12 November no. Sky ING Bank no so 1 year. Close accounts no by force. What really went on? To
be honest, a honorable man, Timiam follow up that it look as if said this issue, no, it popped up in 2000 and what? The president was in Germany at that time, no? At this 2019, and that was the report I ever say on what is happening. I'm saying money laundering in Africa and these countries.
And now I'm going to call Ghana embassy or Belgium.
I didn't get much information from that, but yeah, it is before say country be economy, you have to protect and prevent all these things, and then across the UK, even
protect and do what?
Say protect and guide for the country, not that money laundering, no. A bit me a real. But money laundering is also a very dangerous situation that even within the UK here, I'm last week report some banks in this country money laundering is a go through. Because I need pursue any how people wants to make money. as big as they can. What must say is our drug dealing across the world. And yes, they fighting and easy. But I hope service will the name of it to 20 years. This is the case of
issue in Kakra. Who can banks? We are a country, and I think the country there is bigger than bank by far.
Yeah, but it is true the banks that they deal with this money laundering, isn't it?
Now, Ghana as a nation, your representatives, our Belgium Council.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sir. Money laundering. It is true these kind of countries not dealing with countries and a bit Manabasa. And it is people who did it. A bit to say, let me just make this. Back of 1976, the DK poison car, $45,000. And now we are buying 3IA. How come a whole country will be owning such money? Just this small money. And the whole country is owning to that. What am I saying? For all these years.
When sure say, and Nema I cost so money, and I transpire, and I could do some personal. Yeah, can't Belgium embassy now. What about other countries are in him?
When I make a say, and this is not only Ghana. If the list now they buy, it's not only Ghana that has got that issue. Though you can't mind one. But here is the situation whereby this thing is happening for so many years. And now more examples say, you a my binimu to me di a mine and kasankasa. A coco jinaho, a yeni maybe and send fata ema a mino. What am I say? So if it is, we've got the leadership back. Say, all too nice. So obey this age money there. Fine, let's find or let's see how he can do that. Because yet only Ghana wants money laundering transactions maybe at the home. Even within the UK here, it happens. During PNDC, NDC time, happening. Uncle Sika, the call Switzerland, media. I jail for so many black trafficking. What's my saying? So this I don't know the people that I'm dealing with. I don't know the people that I'm dealing with now. What am I saying? What we are saying is it is hard time for all these things to come to a stop. If we get a good policy within our transactions in every country that we are dealing with. If he said if the president is saying that, or no, the finance minister is saying they are going to do everything to stop this kind of things. Yes, why not? Let's back them and then they will fight for this thing. Though I don't have much information about it.
Okay.
But reading it a little bit, maybe this issue is going, how serious it is. Thirdly, sometimes Jana Sembiba say the EU has backed listing African countries. Why African countries? What about the Asians? What about the Americans? What about even the UK here? Why are they not talking about them? Meanwhile, they are behind all these things that they are doing with our own people. So let's look at all these things. That's what I can say now. At the same time, let's require Kakra because of the time
okay. It has a partner or a fence of contribution.
Yes, you are sorry.
I was out for Isa.
May not first, not if I will say Adam for, but you acted today as if says I don't like that kind of things. Mendi what? No. Mendi what? I was just trying to put a point. What am I saying? All the time, you know, so deep in penny for attempt that you don't look at that. You will be the kind of until what I don't even get much time for all these things. Okay, until politics. Let's put our friendship and relationship as human beings first. may I talk on points.
Are you my partner? 2016.
Yes, I talk on points. I'm not talking on service about MDD and the other. What am I say? Say, nay, and Kola, CCA. What was
now? Who said the MOA demonstration? Now they now can now
year demonstration, 1 year demonstration. Even with the EC matters that you are talking now, the EC matters you are talking now. How many demonstrations are we in Ghana? How many demonstrations? And by the end of the day, you people are sitting down there. The EC never be and so many. And so before 2016 election, you people were on everywhere. Say the EC.
Me catch you. So hopes now in the starting and we demonstrate. And what to rules of money? What to rules of money?
What does that mean? To be a scan of our seeker.
I know a candidate.
That is his time. Bibia one embrace. Yeah, the move. There be a more high something just to read the
It's 4 years ago.
Look,
it's about to it's what's that quiet?
Let's respect each other. No. Let's respect each other. Why? Okay, I'm member studio. I will find a day and come to the studio.
I will be happy to host you in the studio.
What am I saying?
I'll be happy to host you in the studio. And you know, I never go to better motives and say, I'll ask the question, say, when is one will say, me party idea, many in your humaka, and I say, other ones are idea, why are they to be more about? So, when would that happen between these two parties?
Me party idea, me kind, 2016, me cassette here, Dr. Wampa. And any day, maybe I'm going to be no, how come I can't change?
You see, party idea is completely different from what we are looking at now. Party idea unko ene emembu no ewe inko de yemko. What am I saying? NPP, if you look at the NPP style now, party no eni emembu no kese be say emembu na nkasa na yeye. It involves everybody. Who also tell also be kind of cray. Emembu we are cause no cray. NDC people are even more in the member chain.
Mame for we man na Canada we call Kasano. Where's our Kokronya ko? Down member man of me for that kind of uzo cha. E friend say sir nipa 5 na chi won wo. Western Togan that are deemed to be allegedly some year friends allegedly po. Some year
KOBA. KOBA.
Maybe rebels no. What would you say about it? Now for you, me for that kind of mom na sorry. Quickly, we might just 5 minutes per.
This is a national issue. But the way the NDC is playing into it now.
Yes, and before the churches, either kind.
And I'm making say me TSC don't get here in Kasano. What you say tan a member Kasasa. What you must say? And for D in some hunu, not service of who see what evidence. How can MPP itself, a member na Kosono, na yako fan conforce or monko yewi, just because of election for what? 2016. You see, now why not? Call an hour by and only 6 years we not so an answer.
Sabato, Anna, where's
Isa Yankuri.
No. I don't like that.
I don't answer. Why is
what I'm saying is this is a national issue. And I said, we share and so on. I can see this are the bomb on things, and this is what I share it. But what they are doing now, and not Casano, you bet me a Casano, because this thing happened in 2004 when Kufuor retained power. These people wake up, say, Omo Western Togoland. Omo had been Copim say, Saba in the Frigo in 2009, the until Media Copim now the IBM. This thing, your friend is saying, 2017, even year Independence Day, they went to safe march with that flag. Abraham for the past 8 years now, NDC is no my years. So you ask yourself, say, who are these people? What did they want? What am I saying? Intino yesterday say bueno the national security and everything are working the way they are going to work to get rid of these people. A criminal group be that say wow we will involve a political party now come on. Then they will deal with you because some few small group of people. Mimi Isa Mekasami Timpani was part of Togo. My ancestors fought and then they became Ghanaians as well. We've never seen the group within from Timpani all the way down to Yendi to every Yendi was part of Togo. Why is it that say among Kuan and Musoria and Biamodisa and Ben the Haye? What am I say? And you know, I say here we call a spade to a spade. Those people are criminals. We are taking the NDC out, but if the NDC want to involve, they said, yeah, I said in the
I am for Sierra Menfa offer for me call also a channel. And it's a Sabri, no, I don't know, quite a bit acknowledge you in the end. Good evening.
Oh, hello, KOBA.
Yeah.
Is it familiar voice to you?
Segabo.
Oh, yes. The author of Hunting for Freedom, The Magic of Sacramento. Say Gabo on the line. Am I allowed to speak, please?
Gabo, what 2 minutes?
Oh, are you ready? Come on, I'm sure when you're Mamoyani. Also, for no meaning, Ghana for Mutina. Then you may have said, COVID and all by home by business. Nina, you be free COVID in your beer. Pepper mechanic. Easy, you know, but someone I see the Gadia Kohono. Yamana, I'm falling for President and former President. Hello.
Why?
What you mean? Okay. Now, comments be so can say, as a soldier for baby or queer soldier for an idea or not. Meaning, I sent back on America. This year, Bell gets over baby. Yeah, filing for can't registration wants me. Easy one in America, easy one of the easy offices. I want to home. Hope I be answer. Cover number.
Yeah,
she baby. And the obviously for warned is for armed. You see, the government has a duty to protect the election. And the Mr. Secretary, so corner ya trigger na for so you for you go use the office or her. It is right, it's appropriate.
Yes.
Yes. On the phone. I'm on the phone.
Just 2 minutes. I was just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. No.
You were saving Katia. I send being or me, Mr. Gabo can be Jidikura. The Munas more can be a Minas and be a Papa Penny say politics.
Also, our 2 minutes. Okasana, Obamanache, Manekasa, or the Manekasa we. But quickly, my mind, but
on time COVID by you can't be in something. Or catch again of it. And now don't pepper you up anymore. Be winning politics many years of experience in politics. So, as some about a my reason will be so be in something. What catch again of it. Now, a pepper you up by the team was it, or Mobi and Quasari, Mobi and Papa, we cast us in we are. As a baby, you can be as a baby. Someone having challenge, and someone's voter with you. You don't have a challenge, and some voter with you. And someone's voter with you.
Second, call in the next 30 minutes. Also, then you talk.
Also, you must respect yourself. We live in London. Stop this nonsense. Stop this.
Sagabo. Come on, 7 call. so what's in your call? And I said, what we Macho man, Casania Quay. I better but you made that time. Why I made that time? Because
I will do that.
Of course.
I will do that.
But I
will do that. It's not decent for me to say that.
But I see.
As soon as the voter origin, I get a solution. What do you say? MP before now say, now say, you critical confusion be near. What's your balance one? We call critical confusion. What is a job balance from them? And then, for MP before you Bugabia to win the lesson. Here say, if a critical confusion, voter origin. And this, but we don't, NPP doesn't need that.
Okay.
What's your balance? We want the lesson from your hands down. They didn't be quite. For some, but for my time, a meeting, sir. You make the country highly ungovernable. You keep it that we are see Ghana politics. Now go for a meeting say we shall make the country highly ungovernable. What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
Sir, nipa ne kasa.
Mame 2 minutes now. Ousu ntwa right now. Men come back here.
I will episode call. Nya botre. Ousu. Segabo. But I say, sir, I find say, Ousu so obai. Ousu.
KOBA.
Mema only pass 2 minutes on so kasa na fe mi no dey finish. Mpacho mo anonko.
Yeah, I know.
Sabato quickly.
Maminka say, eya na ya say, nipa bi person o mo kasa yetie. Na emom obi te say general Esedun Ketia. The only mosquito our way your politics ma your constitution and govern ye. Omo na troye. Na president, current president na da kufu ado no wada. Wono kasa wo se ma ye ni entie. Na wo information e wo Ghana obi a wono obetumi krampa rani wo man na maye no. Wo kasa Esedun Ketia kasa me ye entie no no ni source. Wo na what's up? Now what they do get him na do no mutena no mutena so mo ya president o e dia na wo Ghana e koso a de I say do get ya woni untimi fa wo mo ho embo Ghana po e na me kan say constitution e govern ya no o mo ka ho o mo da na joso da ye no mo de tro e na govern ya me no mi no ye democracy e te wa ye ken e dia fa na ba ka obi ho asem no e dia ne policies a wo ye na obi a wo mpe. But I said, don't get your more young Colano, when it comes to our demo. The other person be good and say, come out, Ubusa is after my bow, sa money laundry, some equity. And an uncome person me boom. The bear in the KOBA, what you say, yes, Ghana, the blacklist here. KOBA, what to be that?
Gossip. And
TBM person may kind of say, so what buying was so. That's how we see, and that's if you are buying on your buy, papa. Your government, who say we say because you need corruption, one. Corruption, one. And the corruption, of course, you Ghana, no matter. KOBA, and that's some people. Some of the one person who be a finance minister. This is the results for Yenya. And you didn't come and share some kind of the references are what you know, a blacklist no Ghana ye bibia so baya na me de ma no bia ka
na fata na man kofo ekoye corrupt na
aha so what we say can for ya ka sama ya ne kan ya kan ya na monta say they cap a bank loan say ya kwaji loan bia wo 8%.
What kind? What evidence why? No evidence why?
Masa, oh, say you can't say.
There be any you can't say. Be I'm saying evidence way. Mamunya said na you can't say. Na mukasa. What say? You could do loan be 8%. I didn't never could a man loan. Na obi beji 8% akọ bank him. Why any for the back say mo say?
Thank you. Sir, on my loan, you nipa na dey down we negotiate ana mebo.
Oh now who negotiate here? Who dey wo mu den?
Okay, okay, maybe na nanti ya Japan deal no ya beka say yama a Gabi Ochidako 100,000
Gabi Ochidako e part of play omo say one ne part the law firm no any law firm e wo UK ha no and manage affairs of that Japan deals omo dealings na no omo na manage anything no
Thank you.
Sir, Ebasana, I don't chess or to have been negotiating in OUB.
Message a walk up alone or Ghana, and what bank the demon was a deco. Sa bank and a data bank a kind of for Yatadia. We just share a womb. Every loan and
Ghana commercial bank or
aha, a honor will be found. I didn't see the young for ADB and I didn't see the young for Ghana commercial.
What's my okay? Sabato. What's okay? What do my summit? What do my summit? Who waka? Kofa proof bra studio ha. Na yem fan to Facebook. No bianche.
Koba tie.
I don't know my summit. Who my summit the gumizo.
Koba tie. Say nyame aka se mu ewu ni maka kire me say fire assignment na fa beka na be gu mani ma say Sabato ka se bi sa nya no kre. Me la ma wa assignment Koba. Me say Ghana included bond are your cogini now.
Sabato
for Riaka Bank.
Ozu
was shame.
Ozu chance I can minimum way. Event just anymore way. Ozu. Would you also and it's about to Emma's allegations way. On one case, I'm quite away from North American. Sabato, photos, only 2 minutes. Oh, bye bye. Photos na call. Ozu. Ozu.
Yes, sir.
You have issue with the neither a buying person or sorry. Na or say blacklist, you know, you be free. Sir, Abrana, are you back about more London? You were, murmuring somewhere. I want to know how what would have happened for a country like Ghana, say, Belgium, ING Bank, say, oh, close the account?
Koba, some way, my main charge in question kakra. Now, who is Keneforata, the most dangerous man in Ghana, a financial sector?
Also, where's the forget it. What's the house also their policy by money or man cost 20. If you take it as personal, you'll be missing the point. Make west not there. Southwest west are there. It's too harsh. Dangerous. Why then?
Yeah, and thank you. Time I appointed before I appointed Kenefrata as finance minister. Kuba me true adjuna question. Bank bi ba say MPP party in the Omoka. You could share man na Kenefrata na the MPP headquarters afan krata akodi loan. Abra party ni mo she because and cousin na flavor.
Evidence way.
Kuba, I thought the evidence. One thing want them.
That's not okay.
One thing want them.
Now, a Biden no kind.
How far go to I? One can you don't know where are there. Can of letter. Finance minister we so there are there. And go to his Kuba, go and find out. To make everybody on my judging. The party headquarters can offer to me the loan. Loans would a David Koji loan. I saw here a Danning Kata. The question is there. Can you flatter your Danning Kata for the Koji loan? Unyane as collateral.
Can flatter you MPP party headquarters? Building.
Loan. I'm saying on authority. They say MPP need to be MPP headquarters. Amalgamated Bank, the Koji loan. Or me show ni me be in what the American say. Or call vetting, no call you know. You busan say Panama people near there yeah, but say you trade on offshore account. So you need to busan as a question, and I just have to go back and check. Can you float someone here vetting no? Go back and check it. When so the most dangerous man than the financial sector. Can you float that? It's not. As the Kadogo Kajan said, Piccadilly thief. Obano will pitch about white. Share. Omo vet me buza na question no. Adwo saf mo da bi me buza na question no. And sa I know so answer no. Omo brushing it off. And mature the reality. Who is Kenefarata? A Japan the Ukraine come on send me tax saving. I also European Commission adopt new list of third countries with weak anti-money laundering and terrorist finance regimes. Not here. And I could forward Oko Group Trotting of far private jet. I cost a man $17 an hour. So Bekaya. Krubes no koe. When you go and kasa can crow course of Panama, Puerto Rico, those areas. Tax saving can do no koe. Oba better than Ghana for say, oh yeah, my next via costa say Guam or saying hifa. Asma ye canon, the Koba. And yet sama it is grow. Are you my buyer or say, oh, money laundry no? I've got to move it to one money bonding channel. Na a bank. Money laundry doesn't pass through the banking system. Now record it. So how come say you listed Ghana under 23 countries: Ethiopia, Ghana, Guam, Iran, Iraq, Libya,
Nigeria,
Iraq, Libya, Pakistan, Panama, Puerto Rico, Samoa, Saudi Arabia, and then Sri Lanka. This country, Syria. How come say countries and Tokwa because all they are cheap, easy to do money laundering. Syria, Libya, Iraq, Iran. Then we sit quiet, say we are not going to talk about it. Ghana, Mission, or Belgium, I can't say you move close to 5 accounts. You should come and close it. Because the European Commission, they know what is going on with what they collaborate with IMF and World Bank. They know it. Because of money laundering, you may cost Ghana International Airport, because Ghana International Airport, the Koba, my cousin in Bieswa, in Raya, we don't show. We don't show. A Japadi, a Japadi, and Yana, the watch it. Company mako tie free tax saving Virgin Island or UK I heard you so 2 minutes ka ko see o na no ye no nkroma last week you sent over there also about business trip obi ye ba election be a business trip it is when it come to money laundering you can want some black let's say Ghana no me say Mr. Koba e ho asem beba da bi wan ka se bia e me wo so che na me ye wo se Ghana na na Kufuor the president Baumia Vice President on the head of economic management team. Can Frata na finance minister. And then committee from can we be Kokuba could they know about money laundering? They are quiet. They are not talking because a Kufuor na president. They are blindly say Ghana money laundering issue. Obiya or Ghana. Why? You catch the Ghana say your foreign mission or Belgium, you may close your account in music everywhere because can I call in and out? No, only be as kind of free. Jacoba, Krumah, landing, UK, with the Menka. Papa Fenega brought it out, and pay for a baby say, and that point, any who never own it. Mr. Menka once I have the document, I have everything. It may be somewhere, I can't say I can't. Sike changing hands no Kroma. Sike changing hands at airport. Alpha Bank, you know. I'm not following. It's some kind of Ghana, practice money laundering. Now, who can flat out your finance minister? I am a 40 year for your books. Near him, I know I cover private a firm. I know my editor without auditor general. I am more of Master Munkway. Here, auditor general on auditor or minor account. And then the BID, nobody is talking about this money laundering issue. And a danger for Ghana economy, the financial sector. You have a trouble. So what are the money passing? I find your Bank of Ghana, your Ghana Commercial Bank. But say the bank is a data bank. Papa be on an activity of a funny Kaligajipo. Them also another dangerous man, Kaligajipo. On a board chairman ECG. if you need a point as finance minister, no, the bank staff in Bank of Ghana finance ministry, and that's a cano, a securities are they Mukwana man, the mammas in Mubu Mukwana, this caramus with Mudi. Because I say 140 billion or margin on the Mudi woman, a loan, a wife, on my day. And now you come and defend MPP. Yeah, we play commission for a blacklisted Ghana. And any individual, the whole Ghana. So go back. The country can't want some man. I gave it. Now, I will do. I will do. And then Kufa no foreign minister. Foreign mission accounts can be there about millions of dollars we right. And then Antimian can want them. And now we are president, Nini finance minister. You are blacklisted Ghana and the money laundering 23 countries. And people are quiet. The Kuba Medasi.
Medasi, said, Hannah do was in Bissimi Boy. Find out what they say. What you cry? Sorry.
59, 50 days, never for proper. But from where thank you for you. Thank you for money we are. Abubuya about 700. Thank you for one and circle we are a can say excavators there. And no point for the bank on excavators million tabantu. Thank you for one a boss distribution oil about 5 million contaminated oil a riot. Thank you for one 2017-2018. 200 consignment of payments were from poor. Yeah, they call come up for a guy missing. Only investigation as we call findings there. They say MPP executive at time among the whole country. And then, I perform your premise for a time for more. These are the people who are preaching about free secondary school. The answer say, a kufuado, corruption, dokuru se dokumoa. A kufuado, nabai. First house, only no corruption, yet to check. But the question is the MPP manifesto, no, which we can do something about corruption. Why is my family do? I didn't know Japan. A Japan did not suspend it. The KOBA, assembly bar. And I was, let me show up.
I say, assembly bar. Also, a child when I'm watching the canal of Jafo. It brings a day for most of my Abraham. It's about 5 minutes to 11. My mom for quickly. You want for no a home craton and run out of faith. I'm sorry. Said what's it? Segabon Cano, 19-year-old man, Kofiaji Mabediako, or ye Kente Weaver, or no, free Sakra no one sem. Just say, in Ghana suddenly wakes up from a peaceful slumber and discover that the women in his village are in deep peril. They are being bullied by the gang of horrid, hungry hunters like bounty hunters. He has vowed to launch a massive manhunt to back these clever and cunning hunters through whatever means. He has just stolen a hunter's secret weapon of power. The classified code of information has revealed the myth surrounding the magical might of freeloaders. Can Ajiman use his enemy's key effectively? Will age be a barrier? Is he destined to rescue his people? This and many other interesting dark secrets and intelligence will be revealed as the story unfold in this readable, fascinating and compelling novel of Horizon. Kofi Asante Segabo and Ochre Sa Angoma Fefewe. Sorry, the top football and the go chain and mekanka hunting for freedom. Magic of Sakra or no. Segabo Osi a war Amazon. Just say, you boy for pa for Shabbat. The moment I'm going to be a moya. If politics in Tunche, for Yemwa, ye in Ghana, be in the name Busano. A dear cranny edge. Adom Delight Shito essay or the be about Jama so baby bia bako bia or shop bia mu you London ha me be Brixton Mitcham Clapham Dalston Peckham bia Gana for sure bia Adom Delight or kwa no akoto bu bia your function na uhia no more so ofre 079 8527991 or me supply obi na wakasa so be ko chibi say ko from ko chibi so so no obetimi a order bi every ho base force and kai won say omo e ho say omeboa oma wo ye adwuma wo bi business wo hia business ho akwankyere wo hia business no antoto ye ne ho emu say de tie ne ho ska sem ene ho edwadie ne say fence wo hia and form be invest mu a basic for say o betimi a contact wo mo for basic for 073 99867 email no info@becomeasuccess.co.uk and our website near becomeasuccess.co.uk. Just before saying catch on say accountancy firm no boa jadi for any obi bia self-employed crown na and I say bia we bia na person boa no say we file so we you person file tax and bia abana ato tax be person ko GB kra edi kra wontimi o fred just before on be help e wo akwanyina mu self bookkeeping self business information for payroll management personal and business taxes including na self assessment returns and filings and corporation tax preparations and filing VAT returns, property taxes, and more business when you money no free just been a war 079 44 468 460 and from landline 023 8184 2025. Ayariga.com someone Ghana in Africa and be one warehouse or more day den Sabria and free pray come in my boom say or more Modiana other places are covered the AG and Trehawi or more the other measures as I go akwamu from Monday and answer from next Ebano. Who area ho be an answer land ha kra no o ti fie na on person ko be no be covered best so be him kra na ho pe bi do ti ahye o order enuane ne wo on website a cheap or bet me abroad the same day e bi su kra so na bet me aye da wo gasa wo fie now we available some be deliver they will bring it as you wish and you know download them app no app store na say Play Store na fe o launch Ayariga.com we omo app no omo say omo ji ska omo ji utia akabia we che bi omo ji no so many major payments now so check Visa debit credit card the Mastercard Amazon Pay Klarna buy now and pay later now so omo ji and the fastest payment bank transfers now omo ji e we for body na friend telephone number opesa unom kasa direct so 07878 123 and I said 079 4979 7573. Unique financial protection except for all dying mortgage insurance brewon for all personal insurance brewon for all home insurance brewon for all income brewon all the for why your life insurance other man can't show be as the fashion home but catch on say why your life insurance everything about say who say they will protect it now also no I to rent temperature etia when you take dim usika nshi wo bomodi answer obeju word in number 22 sika sem nyina ma pepe they insure your insurances you friend unique financial protection 078 608 07860963223 07860963223. I was at for Saturday about 11 o'clock. Aha, any you might be see. Yeda, aye Isa Ayuma Asepa, aye NPP Nasara coordinator UK and Ireland and na that event say yenua owusu a chan so ase ono and NDC deputy communication officer UK and Ireland few messages better call but me tell them for you na of or see you doing a great job na good evening to you from why maybe point me from anyway Juliana Belinda or say good evening. How are you? I say, I check me so Belinda. I told Kwame now, Brown. I say, Bra KOBA, preach on, Pastor KOBA. I say, be our friend, Pastor KOBA. Me didn't know. Brown, I'm me Joe Kroma, Joe, who tie? And one friend. Why are the pa? I mean, shouty. Say, why do you know? Come on, so I'm aduma. I'm a chow. And they also say, also day. I feel that too. I was for 100 body say Yapon. Yap umpo Yapon. Adiasa abon non tobacco upon meeting and Sam Koda. I had them say, Yami Admoa, Edwara, Ebasamba, Emaju. Could even do them was one back, but I was a brave. A child of Chamuna, Mamuna Joe. Amunia Monity. But in the KOBA.
What's about it, man? No peace about it, guys, I'm young dog. Not so bad, garbage, so mama. So when him so bad to be winning, and yet he moves a yes, a water. Yamagoni Munyadina will be answering now when he is. And your dream of me, I want him to crack up on the piano. And it's now when you're galebi, and now what she a brand here. A young boy be, and a young girl be a best. And no son one wants some kind of timber in the cassette. So young girl be a sino, young boy be a kuto. So young girl be a sino, young boy be a cano. Hey, I'm going to so what's your say? What is our baby? Somewhere did you be? And go by my boy. I say, who you're what's your baby? Now I didn't number. Now who do you go? Baby, I was the day. I said, you know, it's what you do when I was buzz up, very well. I said, you're with mommy, so what can why would you live in no? That's a wood and a sabno.
For me and you, just like a dad.